Nah,
Go
bet,
on and
bet.
shank it. Welcome
That's
to
funny, man.
Cereal taking Casey's money day.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. White rough's fine. I'm not even tripping.
Setting this one up
so
145 yards away.
This guy. This guy. Hey, there we go. Got the noties.
I think we have the right club here.
That was cute.
That's safe.
Yeah, it was alright. Not bad for the second swing of the day.
How is this heavy rough? The fuck? That's bullshit. Whatever. I don't even care. Still finna fry off him. Yeah. Oh. That's a bad bounce. You know what's crazy, man?
What's up?
Like 10 years ago, or even like 10 years ago, the amount of gamers who stream and like that is their sole source of income and they're living comfortably, like I don't think people realize that was a possibility. Like, yeah, if you told somebody that it would be this many like 15 years ago, I mean, like they'd look at you crazy, but like it's really a new world out here.
Now you have to look at the pandemic really set a bunch of people off.
And that really is what
the type of content too. Hang on, baby. The type of content too, like even 5 years ago, you had some hardcore gamers that had followers, PewDiePie,
right, like Lupo, Ninja, Nick, yeah.
But if you look at them now, most of your people that have millions of followers or thirst trap is females that sit there
just push
and answer questions from a chat, and they're usually sexual and something of that nature, and they're the ones that are making millions of dollars for nothing. Like just
not even worrying about the fucking gameplay.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with game and content. It's just people like to look at women with boobs that talk.
Yeah, I get it. You know what I mean?
Money. But now, I mean, there's a lot of people now that have content. But what I've noticed is there's a lot of people making money off of recycled shit.
That's all it is, isn't it? Like you mean like
if you go to YouTube Shorts or Instagram, you will see the same slide, you know, the same content on
basically edited different a little bit.
Eight different people's pages, and they might have the different song with it, but most of them are the same song.
Dude,
like
really
the
aren't
same
creative.
little clip, and it's just on other people's pages, and I see it non-stop, and it's like, get your own shit.
No.
Like, stop reposting what other people are reposting.
And the thing is, they're not going to because it works for them. Yeah. It's like, damn, I don't gotta do nothing really. Yep. People don't need to be creative.
And it actually gets, like, you have the original person that posted it, and they've got, you know, 100,000 hits on it. Like, well, then you got the guy that's reposted it for, like, the 8th time, and he's got 10,000, 20,000 likes, and the people that see that one follow him and not the guy that put the original one up.
Yep. And it's just like, and also, like, outside of the the ladies that are just like flaunting themselves on camera, but like you even have like a lot of small time streamers who are like kind of making a decent living, not like nothing crazy, but like, you know what I mean, like
making money.
But yeah, no, exactly. I'm saying like they're not like going ninja crazy or nothing like that, obviously, but like you didn't see this many small streamers doing that before. It's just it's lit.
I mean, it's like I saw something the other day that was talking about. If you ask people 10 years ago what they wanted to be, it was doctors, astronauts, you know, physicists, or teachers.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's, get in there. Now it's, I want to be a YouTube streamer.
And the thing is, bro, I keep seeing like news clips of these high school kids competing in tourneys and shit like that and making millions. So, I mean, your parents can't even say you're gonna waste your life away doing that. You know what I mean? Now,
not
shit.
like it was when it first came out.
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
A kid that when
And after that whole
Will
two-way
Smith
tie is
slapped
just gonna
Chris Rock.
keep things going to the next.
Yeah.
It was a kid that took
Let's
a video of
see
that,
what happens
stopped,
here on the third hole.
and made it into a NFT and made 50 grand off of it in a couple hours. Like 2 hours, he made 50 grand.
That shit is
it's like, man, what am I doing with my life? Like,
see, and that stuff, like, it impresses me, but at the same time, it's just like,
it's dangerous.
how it's dangerous as fuck. I mean, and then you seen what happened on all that crypto shit. I mean, that took a tank.
Well, it's like people talk about with the NFTs and the crypto, like, it's all a pyramid scheme.
Oh yeah.
If you look
at the end of the day,
it's okay.
it's just a really popular one.
And the more people that come in under you put money in, the more money you make.
Yeah, just pump the stock up a little bit.
I saw some shit that was talking about how all your big tech companies right now are losing money.
Yep.
And it's because they've been around so long. Like now, other stuff's coming along and they're not the most popular and they're just losing money and eventually they're not going to be worth nothing.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, that's
people like Luna, the crypto Luna.
I mean, that's literally why
$40 billion asset, and overnight the dude lost $40 billion worth of Luna coins he had.
I was just about to say, man, there was a lot of NBA players. One guy named Spencer Dinwiddie plays for the Mavericks. He decided to convert a third of his NBA contract, I think, or at least half of it, to crypto. And, you know, or to Bitcoin, I mean, and you saw Bitcoin drop like 80%. And that, man, I mean, like, that's like $20 million just gone right there.
Gone. Now, if you got money, you can take that.
You can do it, but like over half of your shit, man, it's just like, I don't trust that shit, man.
No, that's when you dump it in there, and then when it goes up 5%, you pull it out.
Yep. I mean, and right now is the best time to fucking buy some more. Oh, it's at the fucking bottom.
Because it's all so
low. Yep. I just don't trust. I don't trust all this shit. It's probably me just being old. Oh, get in there, you fucking bitch.
I've got some ETH and I've got some Bitcoin that I've had for over 2 years.
Me too, but like,
but it's not,
I don't got more than like.
It's not a lot. Like, it ain't thousands of dollars worth. It's hundreds of dollars worth.
Yeah, same here.
Pretty good.
Oh, man, that was such a good shot. All right, I think I'm gonna just get to 1,000. I'll probably just stop you there after that.
Well, that should only be 600.
Nah, man, relax. Oh yeah.
Long here. Nothing
long way to the water.
So let's put it in the fairway and take it from there. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway.
Oh, get in that water. No, that's a good drive actually.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah, man, Kente is still the same. I was playing with him this weekend too. Hit that nice.
And as he sets up, he's got
that's the longest
80 yards to go here.
I don't know. It's not gonna make that thing. Like that. Yep, I might go too much. Damn, I would have been fine how I kept it.
Okay, second shot here on the
that first instinct shit is 90% of the time it's right.
Give me just a second.
Nah, you good. I think you just send me a message or something. My dumbass cat got his fucking claw stuck in the couch earlier, man. Needed my get him loose.
I'm going round and round with my baby mama because all of a sudden she forgets that she's got to meet me next weekend to pick up our kids.
Don't you love when that shit happens?
Yeah, when we discussed this,
like a few days ago or something like that.
A month ago, before I picked them up, I told her like 2 weeks before I picked them up, hey, I'm getting them in June, but I can't keep them all summer because I have to travel out of town for work.
Right.
And immediately it was, oh, I'm a bad dad, and I'm a shitty father, and I don't want to keep my kids, and
everything under the sun.
Yeah, I can fly for work, but I can't fly to come see them. And I'm like, I'm not even flying. I have to drive because I'm not doing the whole COVID testing shit. And, and now that it's like, oh, I got to bring them back next weekend, it's, oh, well, no,
now
that ain't what we talked about. So that ain't going to work for me because I got a new job and yada, yada, yada. And then it's, oh, I'm a bad dad and I don't care about my kids and I don't want to keep them a whole month.
That shit, I can't even imagine how tiring that shit must be.
Oh, it is. And like I told her, like, you got two options, I told you. Either you meet me next weekend or you drive the whole 6 hours to come get them whenever you can get them. Either way, I still have to go out of town for work.
I bet she made up her mind.
So I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about your schedule. Like, she thinks the whole world revolves around her and her time and what.
Oh no, you got a month's notice. Yeah, fuck all that shit.
Like, no, we talked about that, and the whole time I'm telling her, go read your messages, and she's like, no, I'm not going back to read nothing because I know what was said. No, go read them. Matter of fact,
God,
here's a screenshot. No, I'm not reading all that. No, because it don't benefit you. No, fuck you.
Oh my God, dog, it's
either we meet next weekend or you come get them. Like, that's the only two options you have. Like, I don't care.
No, I'm not gonna look at the truth. I just want to argue some more.
Yeah, if you want to push it, I'll just call Georgia and tell them you got
Damn.
You got an 11-year-old and a 9-year-old boy and girl staying in the same room because you can only afford a 2-bedroom apartment. And now guess what? You have to add on another $500 a month for rent because Georgia law states, just like every other state in the South, you can't have anybody over the age of 5, a boy and girl, sharing a bedroom.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, and that's
I think that was a recent law too.
The last couple of years, it's been that way for a while down in the South. But it's like, look, like, I don't push this stuff because I know you're trying to do good and be better.
Yeah, but like, if you're gonna try to fuck me, then we can play this game easy. No, it's just, and you know why she feels like that whole. I mean,
it's so tiring though, man. Like, I'm so tired because I let her just kind of bully me for so long.
Because you don't want to put up with it.
She's got
I know, I feel you.
And like, I want to be able to see my kids, so I deal with it. But I'm done with that shit, man. Like, I know what rights I have now. Like, you can type all the shit you want. I don't care.
Nah, a lot of women, they take advantage of the system because the system coddles them even when they are in the wrong. So like, they get used to shit like this. But yeah, fuck that. Oh, that might be. No, that was not good at all. Fuck.
And this one's about 210 from the pin.
I'm not gonna lie though, those two long birdies we just both sunk on the last hole, some pretty clutch play. Yeah, that's good. Fuck. I should have used the hybrid. I don't know why I tried to 3-wood out that bitch.
He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down.
Nope, that ain't gonna work. Let's pitch that bad boy. Yeah. Might be enough too, right? You're gonna hit this though.
Okay, this is for 2 skins.
Oh, it was funny. I was randomly playing matchmaking like a weekend ago, like head to head like match play, like the 9 holes, just 2 people. And it was like 2 a.m. or something on Saturday. And lo and behold, who do I match up with? Jerry.
Oh yeah, how'd that turn out?
It was actually a pretty good game. We tied it, like, but it was like back and forth the whole way. We were just trading holes and whatnot. It was pretty fun though. But
Yikes.
that was the
Yeah,
first time I had.
those are the good ones though. When
And here we go.
when you go
Yeah.
back and forth all the way to the end, that's when it kind of gets your blood pumping.
Oh yeah, a little too much sometimes.
Yeah,
But yeah.
right.
But no, it was a good one. That was the first time I had matched with somebody I knew, like just off of just randomness. I don't know if that's happened to you before.
Yeah, I mean, rarely, but
Yeah, no, it's
it
like,
happens.
I mean, I know a few of y'all have had it happen to y'all a couple times, but yeah. No, it was funny. He didn't say a word though, but that's Jerry for you. Oh, damn, this is not a.
Sounded good.
Yeah, there was just a little hill that you'll see towards the right. I was afraid it was gonna, if I didn't get over it, I'd be like bumped into the rough, and I didn't want to like get onto the sand and be over it either. So
this drive is moving.
I had to look at it. Damn, who's closer? Who's closer? Nah, bullshit. Whatever. Give me a read. Pussy's not gonna pick the driver. Nah, you don't even need to. I mean,
Birdie's good enough. Birdie will win this hole.
Think so, huh?
First thanks a lot over here.
Is that right? Oh my God, that was
another
it.
foot right, and that would have been perfect.
Yeah, slick. I'm still gonna. I mean, at least you're not on the green. That's all that matters. But damn, that would have been fire. Yeah, you really didn't need to drive there at all. Wow.
Well, this should be.
Guess I gotta put mine close or put it in the home.
Close enough for the skins.
Oh, give me a fucking break, man. This game just. Thick thighs save lives. That's too much for this guy. That's robbery. Take your chump change. I don't want that shit anyways.
Nicely done, and that's gonna get you.
Can't believe they did me like that on a fucking.
I mean, I gave you a chance.
I mean,
that was one bad bounce cost you that. That's all that was.
Get down there.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I mean, the splash shot would have been
perfect.
I mean, but like the splash shot was what really did me in. Like missing the green wasn't that bad, but like I didn't think. I don't know. I've been fucking up on the splashes lately. It's usually like my go-to, but.
Yeah, I'm not big on the splash.
Oh, look at you.
That's gonna do just nicely.
I'm glad I moved it back forward. I had full backspin, and then I moved it back a little bit. I was afraid it was going to be short.
Yeah. That's. That might be okay.
Oh, yeah, sit down.
Nah, stay. Don't. Ah, you fucking ball. That little hill. Yeah, just. Sheesh, that is. That's just like unfortunate. Let's see. But I could hit this. It's makeable though. Oh, not that makeable. I can't believe that. That was a lot of red on the hill. That was kind of crazy. I lost this hole right here. Yeah, I don't know how that didn't break, because I saw quite a bit of red moving from right to left. Quite a bit. Alright, no more skins. I just want to get a few myself real quick. Beef up this pot.
This one's a par 4.
Oh, damn, that's a long par 4.
For real though, I've been seeing a lot of these lately.
Yeah, this course is pretty long. Oh no.
I like it so far though. It's cool.
Yeah, I like this course.
He's ready
it's a
to
real
tee
life
off.
course.
Let's see what he has.
But
yeah, no.
It's not official on this game, but I played it on a lot of PC games. Oh, did you hit a
no, I just hit that shit really, really slow.
Oh, shit. Well,
I hope I
hit
hit
both
real. Yeah. Let's see. That's the. It was the times I got to capitalize off your bitch ass. I didn't move my feet very well on that one. Better than the heavy rough though, I guess.
You are very deep in the rough here. Gonna have to be careful about this one.
Shit, you can't even see your feet like that, can you?
I don't know. I can't see nothing. I'm just trying to hit the fairway. Yeah.
That works. And I'm really just waiting for, like I said, that new Call of Duty that comes out, the Modern Warfare 2 remastered.
Yeah, that might be alright, but they've already remastered Call of Duty before, and it's just the same.
Yeah, but like but this one feels like they're really going back to the old stuff, and I'm excited to see that.
I heard they're coming out with a Pga 22 or 23.
Yeah, it should have been done.
I think it's August. It's supposed to come out. Something.
Okay, word. For sure. Yeah, and then obviously Harry Potter. That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be Christmas time. But shit, it's really around the corner, low key. It'll be Christmas by the time you look up in a bit.
Oh yeah.
Alright, go ahead and miss this.
I left it short.
Good job.
Nah, you'll still hit it.
Here we go. 10 feet away.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, no, you good. You got that.
Oh, it's getting there.
Good point.
Let's see what your opponent does now. That one will drop for par.
Hey, man, what you doing, bud? Oh, let me send you this fucking video. Stupid fucking cat.
2 skins on the line this hole.
I think I'm just gonna take the rest of them. If you don't mind.
Beautiful swing.
Dude thinks he's a hot shot.
You have to take him, man. Just
and let's see how this hole goes down.
Nah, you don't go in the water at least once.
He'll probably get a couple.
Good off the tee.
You're gonna go in the water at least once. Don't worry about it. Excuse me.
Okay, setting up here.
What are you at right now?
40 to the pin.
I think 290.
280 something? Okay, never mind.
I think 292.
Not sure.
Oh, get in there,
this man was playing.
Yeah.
Man was running this course for like the last 30 minutes when I was doing my PGA tour. It has to be. Good shit, good shit.
Wow,
that was pretty hot.
I've never made one like that before.
That was pretty lit, I can't lie.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was pretty lit.
I didn't even get a replay on that.
That was crazy.
I mean, at least I can go back and watch it.
That was kind of crazy. And look, you got your money back.
All right, and fresh new skin is up for grabs on this hole. Let's get this going.
All right, as long as I get them. It's been a while since I've seen a 600-yard par 5.
Oh wow!
Is it crazy looking?
Yeah, a little bit. My driver's 293.
293? Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, mine's a 294. So I just
Hey,
That's how
the
you're
catch a
engine's
getting
good.
me
ready
about
to
those
go. Let's see how
3,
this hole
4
goes
yards
for him.
every time. I
Yeah, I
think
just hit it.
296 is or 295 is as long as you can go, but the forgiveness on
Yeah,
those
296.
drivers is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
And
that was
most
about a yard, I
courses,
think.
you don't need it on most courses.
Nah, you're right. I mean, I low key, I went up to this 294 and I was at a 288 before, and that allowed me to hit some full like wedge shots, which I prefer over chips. So I'm looking
Right.
might even go
Yeah,
back.
see, that's why I always hit like the 284, 285, because on most courses, you're a good 9 iron, pitching wedge, 8 iron into the green.
Right, right.
But some of the longer courses, you get killed when you have that short driver. That 10, 15 yards is 2, 3 clubs.
Yep, you know what I'm talking about. I was about to go for
So,
that, but I'm probably
This
not gonna
one's
hit
a
that with the
third.
driver. Not well, at least. Might have been a pussy move, but I think it'll pay off. You seen Joe Biden fall off that bike a few days ago?
yeah.
Oh man, that's like. I mean, it's just a.
That was awesome.
It's stupid,
It's just
obviously. I mean, it's
funny.
not
It's just funny to see it because it's a president, and you see
right.
all
And
the
he
people
already,
around
man.
him
They
run to
already.
grab him and like pick
Well,
him
you
up. Let
Oh
him
my
get up on his
god,
own, man.
but nothing too
golly,
bad.
bro. It's just the
At
image,
the end of
man.
the
It's
day,
so.
it's
Getting
just
out
a
of the
dude
rough.
that
Let's see
fell
how
off a
this goes
bike.
down.
Like you wouldn't
Really, that's
blame
all it is. But it's
if
like
you saw it
Sleepy
in the
Joe at it
street.
again.
My guy
That shit
just
is. That's funny, hilarious.
glitched out of the matrix.
That shit was funny as fuck, honestly. Yeah, that's Sleepy Joe for you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, I don't
Wow, that's crazy.
particularly care for the fella, but
Will
anybody
he
who
He's.
make
came in
it?
to be the
He's got a long
president at
putt.
this
You got to
time
be
after
stronger than
Trump
that. Yeah.
was
Go
gonna
either
be,
way.
you know, you were gonna get blamed for everything regardless. He doesn't help the situation any, but
Right, but
you
he's
know,
definitely. Yeah, I
we
mean,
were already
Nice
headed
putt.
for what we were
Skin.
headed towards.
nah,
Like
facts, facts. I'm glad
our
you
gas,
recognize that.
yeah, our gas prices have nothing to do with Joe Biden.
It's the fucking
Inflation
Republican
has
Senate who
nothing to
voted
do,
against it.
yeah,
Nice putt.
with
That's for
Joe
birdie.
Biden.
Number
Yep,
Like I
75.
yep.
hit dealer up, was like, how much is
And
gas
at
there?
this
He's
point,
like,
you've
oh,
got
$11 a
skins.
gallon. I'm like, okay, well that right there proves gas prices have nothing to do with our fucking president. It's the
Oh yeah,
war.
no.
It's the war in Ukraine. Like
Yep, yep.
nobody's buying oil from Russia, which is where we've been buying all our oil apparently.
Yep.
And
A
you
big
know,
portion of it, at least. Yeah.
everybody's hurting
Really nice
from it.
swing.
Like, and the supply chain problem and all that. Like,
Yeah, get mad at Putin, if anybody.
now, granted,
No,
we
you're right.
might have not have
Ready
had
to
the
let her
same
rip here.
situation
Let's see
if
what he
Trump was
does.
in office because he was best friends with this guy. So
And
we would
and even
probably
that,
be supporting Russia instead of Ukraine, and what kind of problems would it be into there?
This tee shot should
I'm
be
just saying, like, you're right. Even if they weren't friends, it's just like Putin knows not. He wouldn't try that shit. He just wouldn't try shit like that with Trump in office.
I think he
And I know
would
that's.
because he
I
knows
mean,
at the end of the day, Trump wouldn't have got our troops into a war because he said when he became president, no boots will ever be put on the ground while I'm president. But he would
right.
have had an inside line to Putin, which might be something different. But that dude was going to invade regardless. He wanted it. Now, you know, because there's so much shit we have to do to get involved in a war with other countries.
No, right.
You
Like you'll have
know,
to have.
but
I mean, but that's the
now
thing though.
he
With
would
like,
have still done it, but I don't think we would have been sending money over there and all of that if Trump was president. He would have just been like, hey, y'all figure it out. And I can't say I disagree with that because we just printed $40 billion to send over there, but we still have veterans that are homeless and kids that aren't eating. You know, why don't we spend $40 billion and pay our teachers to help our kids in school, you know, be better and, you know, shit like that. We've got so many problems over here we need to worry about before other countries. Now, we'll print money for them real quick, but to help what we got going on here,
Yeah, no, it's really
No,
annoying.
we're not doing it because I just read this
Politicians are out
today.
of touch, man. They're just
So
living in their
many
own bubble.
states now are making it a felony if you get caught sleeping on the street or in a tent, you know, homeless. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
why
I
don't
mean,
we? But then there's other states that say, hey, if you're homeless, we put this much money a year towards getting you housing and helping you find jobs, and you know, oh, there
right.
it is.
Oh shit,
There's the
oh,
water.
that's thunder. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
seen it. It was
imagine,
bound to happen.
imagine
Damn,
what
this is narrow as
$40
fuck.
billion would do towards child poverty in our country.
40.
Like,
That would solve not only child poverty, that would probably solve all poverty in the country. To be
well, I
honest.
mean, oh no, yeah, that's
Okay, okay. Thank you for the extra reassurance.
yeah. I'm gonna
Good
have to
man.
do this just to make sure I hit the fairway one time.
You might as well just fucking skip the hole.
Oh
But
no, I just wanted to hit a good
just
one.
get it, like see the shot go in kind of deal.
Well, no, I just wanted to get off
Not the
the
shot, the
bat.
ball shot. I was talking like basketball reference. If you're having a bad shooting game, sometimes a free throw will like snap you out of it, seeing the ball go through the
Right.
hoop and shit. But yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. And you maybe you're right. Putin would have done the same thing, but we've only given him economic sanctions that really don't mean much in response to this shit. I think Trump would have at least, I don't know. I feel like his advisors were a little bit smarter. He might have done something a little bit more
I
worth.
think it would be different, but I still think we would be in the same situation. Like, I think we would still be buying oil from Russia if Trump was president. Like, he'd be like, hey, everybody boycott Russia, but we're still going to get our oil from Russia because it's cheaper, and I'm a
Right. He's not.
businessman. Like,
Yeah,
he's
he
not
wouldn't. He
afraid
wouldn't
to
have.
say, I'm a businessman, so y'all can boycott them all you want, but we're still going to get our oil from them because that's our gas. Like,
Right. I mean, he
that's
wouldn't have
our
just left
shit.
us with
Like,
our dicks in our hands, just looking like fucking spending
right.
millions of dollars on fucking the
Well, and
amount of price.
it's like I tell anybody, if you look at gas prices over the last 30 years, it don't matter who's president, they've always been rising.
Right, right. Especially during wartime.
They always rise and they never go back down to where they were. And it
Mm-hmm.
always gets worse when there's a war. When the first Iraq war started, gas hit $1.25 and people were losing their fucking mind. But that's where we got all our oil from, or Saudi Arabia. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
You ain't
and then
lying.
when the next war started, it was the same thing. Oh, gas prices. But now with social media and the news, the way they do and all that,
It's
it's
all
like,
narratives,
oh,
man. Just all narratives.
it's the president's fault.
Like, bro, why
But
don't you look at fucking?
somebody put it best the other day. They were talking about when the Supreme Court leaked that they were re-voting on Roe versus Wade. They was
Yeah.
like, the Supreme Court has never leaked anything in 100 years that they've been going. So now that they leaked this and we're all worried about it, what's going on that we're not seeing?
Oh no, no.
What's happening that we're not seeing elsewhere?
I actually just said this, and this is gonna sound horrible, and I hope that like I'm just wrong. The school shooting here in Texas, Uvadale. After that one, there's been like 10 others, like in the same 2 week span. And it's just kind of crazy how midterm elections in the Senate are coming up right now. And it's just like the timing is just so, it's so bizarre,
they're
man.
not
It's
influencing kids. This shit happens all the time, all
right.
around us. But it only gets attention at certain times when it benefits certain people. That's the problem. Like, it always happens. There's always racist shit happening to people. There's people getting beat up. There's people getting killed. But it never matters until,
elections are coming up, midterms or something.
This is happening or that's happening.
Yeah. And
But a
also
lot of
not
people
fucking.
don't look at that. They're like, oh, well, let's fight about the president. It's like, no, we don't need to worry about the president. We need to worry about what they're doing that we're not seeing. Everybody start reading everything you can and finding out, oh, we just gave $400 trillion to another country that nobody even knew about. Or
Right.
we just
No,
sold weapons to the
Here
Taliban,
is his
and
attempt
nobody's
at
talking
this
about that
18-foot
because
putt.
they don't want that in the media.
shit, they've been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all like most people think on a surface level with the political bullshit because I mean sometimes it's hard not to because I mean they just throw all this shit in your face. It's hard to
I
see
mean,
past
the
any of it.
shit,
But
like, I won't say COVID was a distraction, but then all of a sudden you had, something else
come
came out, a
on,
new variant or something, and people
yeah,
wasn't
the
buying it.
Delta variant and
Yeah,
shit. Like, all
people
right,
wasn't
bro,
buying
like,
it. They're like, fuck it.
nah,
And then
nah, we're
all of a
done with
sudden,
this fucking shit.
what
Yeah,
do you hear? All of a sudden it's,
now,
oh, well, there's murder hornets.
yeah, I
You
was like,
know,
bro, what
and
are
then
y'all? I'm like,
it's
these
like,
dudes are
wait a
just
minute.
watching South Park or
Yeah,
something, man. I don't
and then
know.
people never bought into the murder hornets, and then it was something else. And
Like
then,
some monkey
like
thing or yeah,
monkeypox. And then, like,
yeah.
3 months later, you hear, oh, the murder hornets are back. And it's like, come on, man. We didn't bite on that the first time that you saw a big ass wasp.
We have a new skin up for
Like,
grabs.
The
what's
thing
going
is,
on,
the
man?
thing I know for sure is like obviously I don't know everything. I barely know anything that's going on, but I know what they're telling us is not what's actually going on. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't know if that
It's the
makes sense.
same thing with everything. It's the first rule in magic. The closer you look here, the less you see. The closer you look, the less you see.
It's
So
all
it's like,
misdirection, right?
what can I throw in your face to get you to focus on? Oh, abortion. Let me make all the world mad because we're going to overrule abortion, but we're not going to overrule it. We're just putting it out there that we're talking about it. So,
Right. Meanwhile,
all this shit that's happening in Somalia and other countries that we don't want people to know about, oh, and well, we're gonna put this and make this the news every
I was
night.
gonna say, yep. Meanwhile, all this hubbub is going on. President signing executive orders. Congress
Yeah,
is fucking passing a
sending money to
few.
people, and it was the same
Yeah,
thing
no,
like when Obama was in office. Like
it's always it's the same thing when
he
everybody.
sent
Yeah,
like 400 billion or something over to Iran or Iraq on a private jet, some shit like that. And it's like while that was going on, there was something major happening in our country all of a sudden out of the blue that was all over the news. Like something
yeah.
crazy.
No, I don't think any politician's hands are clean in anything. I mean the high ranking ones,
No.
obviously. Like if you're in the, you better not
That's
hit
why
that.
I think we need term limits.
You need. Oh yeah, shit, I wrote a fucking paper on that
Because
shit. That
I
was
look
just
at it like this, man. If you look
so.
at our House and our Senate, the average age over all of it is like 60.
Oh,
Conservatively.
it's
Call it
right. It's
60
like
conservatively. It's way older than that.
probably like 60. It's
But you
probably
just
retirement
say
age.
it's
It's
60.
retirement age.
Yeah,
And these dudes are still doing it.
just call it 50 years old is the average age.
Right.
All right. So, with that being said, you tell me, as a man in America today, how much has changed in the last 50 years in America?
All right, nicely done. Let's see what your opponent does now.
In the last 50, outside of the
60 years ago, we were still dealing with KKK and lynchings and this and
I mean,
that
yeah.
every day.
Like the
Now
Civil Rights Act just got passed. Yeah.
We've got people in office that were in office when that shit was going on. Even Joe Biden as the president, they've got clips of him talking about being scared of black kids going to school.
He signed the
with
fucking
white kids.
95 crime bill. He's the one. He signed that shit.
And that's what I said, and that was so long ago. So how do we, as Americans or as a country, expect
change.
anything?
That's facts.
The people who are making all the laws and running the country and making the decisions are 60 years old.
You
and
are
have been
preaching,
in
bro.
office since then. Like it's like you can't expect it. I can't expect nothing to change if my grandma, who was around during slavery, is making the laws. Like,
preaching,
yes,
my guy.
shit happened back then that should have never happened. But the people today could make different laws than the people that were around back then. If you got some old white people that were around back then, they still feel the same way today that they did back then.
They're not
They're
incentivized.
making the laws. Like you can't change anything if you got the same people. Now,
Right.
I've always made the argument: if the highest position you can hold in this country is president, the highest position, you can only be president 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
8. Why the fuck can you be a senator or a congressman for 70 years, 60 years?
Talk to them.
Like,
You know what I mean? Like it's
you
just it
know,
doesn't make
it's like
sense.
why? If the highest position you can hold is 8 years, guess what? Senator in Congress, 8 years and you're fucking gone.
Yeah.
No
No. And the
lifetime insurance, no lifetime paycheck. You got to get out and find a fucking job like the rest of us would have. You know.
right. Tell
Now,
me
if you
about it.
become president, okay, I give you your lifetime paycheck, whatever. But anybody under you, no. Y'all got to get out here like the people you claim to represent and be just like us. You got to
And they
sit
don't
in
even
traffic.
give a fuck.
You gotta worry with the same kind of problems. You don't get security that I have to pay for. All that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
know, but if we've got people that we're constantly voting in for 60 years, what do you expect to change? Nothing.
You're not lying, and that is the problem in of itself. And they don't have any incentive to change. That was a great point. Like
No.
this is normal for them. They don't have any incentive to change. What would incentivize them, if their constituents would actually pay attention, are the term limits, like you said. Okay, make them do something.
Yeah,
Make them
I
make some
got
change. But
8 years to do something, and I'm out. Like that's it. That's all I got. Now, granted, there would be a lot less people running, but we would probably have a lot better people off. The laws would
right.
change more to benefit how society is going.
And here's the
You
second
know,
point to that point. You can't the national retirement age for most professions. I know there varies a little bit. Is 65. Your
oh
mind
yeah,
does start to do
it's
not a lot. I
76
mean,
at
some people stay
mine.
sharp, some others don't. But like, you have these guys making America's decisions when they are not. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just
capable.
like
Well,
they're not
yeah, but I
capable.
mean, even that, like, even if you're capable of doing it, it's your mindset, how you've
Right.
been raised, how you've ran your life, your whole life, what line you've ran down, and that line might be okay 30 years ago, but shit's changed now, so you kind of gotta adapt. And a lot of old folks, they ain't gonna adapt. They don't care.
No,
They will
they
tell
don't
you
want to.
straight up they don't care. So they just vote how they want to that keeps it the same.
Status
You
quo
know,
and shit.
like it's like okay, if our country has advanced 60 years
And
and
you're
we have
not.
the same people
Yeah,
from 60
that's the
years ago,
problem.
we're not advancing with our country. Our laws aren't.
No,
Now,
not at
I
all.
read something yesterday that a guy was talking about, America is the only country that is 100% free. Like, it's freedom. There's no other country that you don't just have some kind of law that prevents you
Restricting you
from
from doing something
speaking
like
or
talking against the
something.
government.
Yeah,
Yep,
like,
yep,
and that's what makes us who we are. We're the only country that opens our borders to
everybody.
everyone from everywhere. And
Yep.
it's like that's what's made us who we are, but all of our politicians are from 60 years ago. Now, if you went back 60 years and you say all the politicians were 60 years old then, look at where we would be.
Yeah.
You
You're not
know,
lying.
we would
You're
still
not
be in
lying.
slavery and all kinds of shit like that. You got to change your people that make the laws
Oh,
as your economy and your civilization progresses.
yeah.
Like,
It's like the only natural thing to do, right? Like,
yeah, and we're still the youngest country out of any country pretty much in the world. Like Egypt's like 4,000 or 5,000 years old.
oh yeah, no,
America's what, 3,000?
200. Oh, no, I mean
Yeah,
like, cause
two
yeah, about
something.
200 or something.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
like
And then like the little
all these
territories
other
around us.
countries have been around so much longer than us, and it's like, but yet we're the most free,
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's the
but
attractive
still
part
we're
about it,
the
right?
most restricted. Like,
I just want to know.
A little bit too much
I just want to know why these motherfuckers just don't. What do you think? Do you think there's a gun problem? I think we were talking about
no,
this gun problem and a mental health problem. It's both, but like bad
look,
guys are
man,
gonna bad
yeah,
guys are gonna do bad things. Like they're
man,
gonna find a way to do
I
it. You
can
just can't
ride.
make it easy.
Look, you outlaw any gun in the world today for everybody. I can ride 30 minutes up the road and buy a gun for $100 straight off the chain.
So.
Like,
No, I feel you. Like, you can do it.
Always gonna have the guns. It's not.
No, exactly.
Look, and people don't want to hear it, but I've had a gun sitting in my drawer by my bed for over a year, just by my bed. You know how many people it's killed?
None.
Exactly.
Right. Golly, good shit. Good ground.
But
the thing is, but I agree with you though. I agree with you.
It's the person. Now,
is it an AR?
The dude that shot up. Well, even that. The dude that shot up the school. He bought those guns legally. He has no mental health. He didn't have any documented mental health problem, which is the only way that would have stopped him from buying that gun. So,
and I'm just saying, like, maybe don't make it a tiny bit harder for a 17-year-old to go do that for an automatic one like that.
He was 18, and it wasn't automatic.
But that's my point. Look, think about this. You only have to be 18 years old